Hello, my name is Missy Lee, and this is artifact number 12, standard 7.2, criterion 24 of the SE standard. Use assessment data to inform and guide instruction based on individual student needs. This is for my formative data that I used with my students. Like in Ticket Out the Doors, we would do IXL and Quizlet and Canvas. And you can see here that each one of those platforms provides data that drives the instruction that I'm going to do the next day to remaster, relearn, or to give some enhancements to students. This was just an example of some summative data. We use Illuminate at Georgia Cyber Academy, and it's an incredible platform because it does drill down so much in data. So because it gave me the most granular information regarding the mastery of the standards, I was able to create recovery and relearn modules for students who needed some extra help. This platform gives a ton of data that I can see in the chart form, or I can even download it as a CSV. It also allows me to look at the demographics of the class so that I can determine if a certain group of individuals need extra help. I was able to create a module in Canvas around this idea of reinforcement and relearning. I could assign these modules which were adaptive to those students who needed more help. Hello, my name is Missy Lee, and this is artifact number 12, standard 7.3, criterion 25, provide opportunities for students to reflect on their own learning. I think it's important that students have access to the data that will help them take ownership of their own learning. Here, I encourage students to reflect on the data that Canvas provided for them. I showed them how to access the data. I made a help doc to pass out to parents as well. This data will help them identify deficiencies and strengths. And I'll also provide the data from Illuminate with instructions for them and their learning coaches to be able to decipher the report. This is an example of some student data that I pulled from Canvas, showing parents how they can also get that individual data in Canvas. Here is the information, the data that I pulled for each parent and student, showing them their Illuminate scores. I give them not only these reports, but I also give them the instructions that go with the report, the explanations, so that they can decipher it for themselves and do some recovery and relearning at home. I encourage my students to set goals at the beginning of every unit and then reflect on their learning at the end of every unit. So students are able to use the webcam in Canvas to reflect on their learning. If a student needs extra support, I created a recovery and relearn module in every unit so that students could look at the data and identify which standards they need to relearn. Here you can see these are some goal setting sheets that students use. We talk about the learning goal, the resources, and the timeline so that students can set their own pace. And these are just two examples of some student work.